What's up? It's Emily here, coming at ya. Make that sound really exciting. Oh, I don't like the glare that my glasses have. I never can record in my glasses because they always have this funky glare, and it's so annoying. So I'm just gonna take them off. Um, okay. So to get back on track. So as many of you know, I am on a weight loss journey, and I have lost a total of 92 pounds, I think. Um, so I usually try to make a video every, like other weekend. So last weekend was my off weekend to make a video. And it's actually probably a pretty good thing that I did because I hate to say it, but somehow in a week last week, I gained 3 pounds. So I'm not sure how that is, or not sure how that happened, but I think I have an idea. So if you're like easily grossed out by like periods and like, things like that in general, you probably should like exit out of this video now. But if you're a female watching this, you'll know and understand that when you're on your period, your body retains so much water. And I know that for a fact that it's not just because I was on my period, but I do think that it contributed quite a bit. So I think that was some of the reason why I keep trying to I'm like, should I look at the computer or the camera up here? You guys comment below and tell me which one looks better. Like, should I look like this? Should I look like this? I'm new in this whole YouTube thing. So, well, I guess not totally new, and I will explain a little bit more further in the video. But yes, so I ended up gaining 3 pounds. So my period, blah blah blah. But I was also doing something that I didn't know I was doing wrong. So this is more, I guess, towards Weight Watchers, people that are following the Weight Watchers program. So as you know, that if you're a Weight Watcher, and please don't judge my phone because it's awful, you just track everything in your phone. Um, well, and I live actually a very active lifestyle. I'm in the gym probably 5 days a week. I try to get 10,000 steps at least 3 days out of the 5 days that am in the gym. Um, and in the gym, I also lift and do this and do that and blah 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 blah. So as you can imagine, my fit points, I end up like accruing like I think 100 and I usually get around 110 fit points. And before we had switched to freestyle, I was eating my fit points because I'm like, hell yeah, I earn these points. Like, because it makes sense because if you're burning calories, you need more calories because your body needs around like roughly 1,500 to 2,000 calories to survive. You know what I mean? So your body doesn't go into starvation mode. So I'm like, okay, I'm earning these. And that's actually what motivated me in the beginning to work out. Well, as you can imagine, I was really disappointed. And one of the ladies there was like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you doing that?" And I'm like I had no idea that I was doing anything wrong. And so she ended up telling me, and I was like, "Ooh," like light bulb moment. And like at first, I was like, "This bitch does not know what she's talking about." Oh, and like, sorry if you're like seeing this or whatever. Like, you're not a bitch, but that's just how, like my brain was going. It was like, yeah, right. Like you, like let me keep doing what I'm doing. But obviously, I was doing something wrong because I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take into consideration what she told me, and I unswapped my fit points. So I didn't eat any of my fit points. I ate up all my weeklies, which once again, that's a personal preference. But me, I like food, so I'm gonna eat my weeklies, even if that gives me a slower weight loss. I'm gonna do it. Um, I'm part of the Turtle Club or whatever, but I don't think I'm doing too bad because I have lost, like I said, 90 pounds, and it's been about a year and some change, like a year and 2 months. So it could be worse, right? So I did that, and this week I lost 1.8, which bugs me because I mean, it doesn't, like, I'm happy that I lost, but at the same time, I'm like, I wish I would have, like, lost the 3 that I gained. But I love how I'm pointing with this. Okay, anyways, but yeah, so that was cool. So that's the update on that. So I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop about what's going on with me. I did want to talk about, so I guess we'll just talk about this first because I've been meaning to tell you guys. So, you know, people have New Year's resolutions about getting fit, and I know that I had always been one of those resolutioners that'd be like in the gym, like hitting it hard, like, you know, January 1st, but since I'm already doing that, I was like, okay, let's up my like game a little bit. And I was a big Diet Coke drinker. I mean, I'm talking like 88 ounces a day. Like, I would be like in a bed. I'd be pissy all day long if I did not have my Diet Coke. Like, TBH, to be honest. So I have kind of given it up. I haven't had a pop since the New Year's Eve, and I was going to like document my journey, and I actually have day 1 and 2 recorded on my camcorder, but for some reason I'm a dumbass and can't figure out how to upload them. So I still have to take that back to the store where I got the camcorder and I guess try to ask some technical questions. But I just decided I would just let you guys know how it's going. So day 1 sucked because it was more just like I wanted it, not like the addiction or anything setting in. Day 2 was like I wanted it and the addiction setting in. And day 3, I had the worst headache. Like, even if you follow my Twitter, like, I posted a picture of, like, some Tylenol, because my head was pounding, dude, like, pounding. But I was still able to keep up with my daily routine, exercise. I didn't let it get me down. I still ate healthy, and so, yeah. So that's pretty much how that's going. So I've given up pop, and what I'm substituting, I mean, in for that is tea. Um, so don't judge me. I feel like I look like a man, but there was just a little bit left, so I've just been drinking out of this bottle. But I buy like where to focus, like 3 of these, and I buy them unsweetened because it's 0 calories. And if you prefer to add like a sweet and low, or you know what I mean, like a sweetener, but I'm trying really, really hard to stay away from artificial sweeteners just because I know that they're not good for you, and I'm just kind of like, what's the purpose if I gave up soda just to substitute this kind of sugar? Something else I've done recently within the last few weeks, I've been doing a lot of trial and error, like what works for me personally. Um, oh, the chair right here scared me. I was like, what's on my bed? See, this is why I have to wear glasses at all times, because I'm not the smartest. But yeah, so I've just been doing that, and it's been going okay. But okay, so what else I've been doing? I have to get, like, my brain has to catch up with my ADHD. Okay, so I am a big coffee fiend, so I did give up soda, but I cannot give up coffee. And I only drink a little bit of coffee a day. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking like maybe like this much, because it doesn't take much for me. But because what I was doing is I was putting in Premier Protein with it, which is 2 points if you're a Weight Watcher, or you're counting your points or your macros or whatever. Um, so I would just pour a little coffee in, put some ice, Premier Protein, and it'd be cool. It would be going. But as my points go down in freestyle, I'm like, do I really want to waste 2 points on a beverage? Like, no matter how delicious it is. So if anybody has tried or is interested in trying Cafe Creations, they sell it at Weight Watchers. It's 0 points, and it's like a creamer. So I'm still drinking like an iced coffee. However, I'm drinking a lot more black coffee, and then I'm putting some creamer in it, which is 0 points. So it's super good, and I do add sweet and low to that. I mean, you just got to take it a little at a time. So that's kind of how that's been. Gosh, I feel like I'm trying to like include so much in this video. It's okay, we have a lot to catch up on, I suppose. What else? Oh, So this is kind of funny, and I kind of battled with myself whether or not I was gonna put this in the video, because I've always been the kind of person, like, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. People have their own opinions, and they have the right to have their own opinion, and yeah. So, and I'm always very shy, and I've always been very like, I don't put myself out there so people can be mean, if that makes sense. Like, even like coming from like way back when, like, I've always been like, I just let people make fun of me. Like, I wouldn't even say anything back for the longest time, because if you just I don't know. I'm Emily. I'm weird. Like, yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. And once again, if the girl who said this to me is watching this, don't take it personal. I'm just using it as an educational outlet, I guess, to tell my viewers. Okay. So I was at work, and it was the other day, and usually a lot of the girls, my coworkers, go out and they grab like a bite to eat, and we have quite a few restaurants around the area. So there's like pizza, there's MCL, there's, they've been trying this Thai restaurant, this and that. And they don't really ask me to go often, which is fine, because 9 times out of 10 I don't have the money, or we don't really have the same lunchtime, so it's fine and it doesn't like hurt my feelings. But I guess the other day a girl was like, "We're going to get some pizza," and just kind of like, real excited, like, and me, I'm just trying to like fit in. I'm like, "Oh, that girl, that sounds so good," and she looked at me so calmly and seriously and was like, "Emily, that's not in your diet." And I was like, "Excuse me?" No, I was like, "Oh, really?" Because it is. Like, and that's the thing, is that people don't understand that I'm not on a diet. I'm changing my life. And in order to change my life, I have to change my thought process. And my old thought process would be like, okay, pizza, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I mean? Like, if I had leftover pizza, I'd probably eat a slice or two before going into work. Like that, like my breakfast was leftover pizza. And then probably for lunch, I'd probably be the person to like order out, like get something delivered. For dinner, I'd come back and I'd eat some more pizza. But I've made it into my lifestyle. Made the whole camera freak out. I have made it into my lifestyle that I can eat whatever I want if I have the points. And as you know, now this is just how I do it. Not everybody's the same. I don't know a lot of people that do this. So, to each their own. But what I find really helpful is to be able to have cheat. It's not really a cheat though, which is crazy. A meal that you just get everything that you wanted for the week, because your body does crave that stuff. My body craves greasy pizza, calzones, tacos, sushi. Oh my god, sushi's just been the #1 killer so far. My body craves ice cream and chocolate and chips and pizza rolls and everything that you could think of. I want, right? But the thing of it is that my mind is so focused on the end result that I don't give into that temptation very often. But one time, or one meal a week, I I count for everything that I put into my mouth. But one meal a week, I just go free willy. Like today was a great day. I had, if anybody's from Indy or around here, and they've heard of Kilroy's, that's my heart for Kilroy's, because their stuffed pepperoni breadsticks are life. It was so stinking good, and I ate every last bite of it and was so happy. And I don't really feel guilt because I know that was a bad meal, but for dinner, I ate half of a lunch meat sandwich and a spinach salad. So I'm fine. Like, my body knows what's up. I've been doing this for a year and some change, like I mentioned earlier. A year and some change. And I've still lost 90 pounds. Yeah, buddy. Like, you know, it's But I appreciated her when she said that to me because she thought that that's what I need to hear. She thought I needed somebody to keep me on track, but I can keep myself on track, I guess. But she made a comment with her personally, and everybody's different, right? So you know what? If this is how you are, that is how you are, and everybody is different, and you can do whatever you want. But she said, I am an all or nothing kind of person. But I can't imagine not having pizza for a year and a half. What is life without pizza? You know? So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that. So yeah. Okay. In the last part of this video, I can't believe I'm already at 15 minutes. I'm a talker today. Okay, so it's been really like gross out recently, like ice and oh grossness. So I've just kind of been in the house, not doing much. And so a friend, even though that really doesn't have anything to do with what I'm about to say, so a friend that I used to hang out with when I was like young, she's got a beautiful singing voice. I'm just gonna put it out there. Vote Amanda for The Voice. I couldn't think. I was about to say X Factor. But she's trying out tomorrow at like 7, so I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. But I guess I was just reminiscing on the past, and so I was going through like some of our old YouTube videos, which I probably won't post because they're really embarrassing. But it says that this video was posted like 6 years ago, so it's been some time. Back when it was posted, I was smoking probably a pack and a half a day of cigarettes, eating anything and everything I wanted, felt like shit all the time, and was constantly like I didn't know who I was. Like I was constantly trying to be somebody else. Like I was trying to be ghetto, I was trying to be like alternative and got like I was just a hot mess, right? Because I didn't have that self-love. I didn't know what I wanted with my life. Like I didn't know. So with that being said, I was reminiscing on this video, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen the kid that has the freak out response, and he's like yelling at his brother. He's like, "You blah 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 to my video game, blah blah blah," and like he like shoves the remote up his butt, like not like like it's just funny. It's hilarious. Well, anyway, so he was just real disrespectful, and just to let everybody know, we knew that this was acted the whole time. We actually had messaged him and were friends with him, and we're like, we're gonna make a response to your video, and we were gonna have this whole like thing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, anyways, I'll let you guys listen to some of it. It was no, beware, because it is.
This lady went through I don't know how many hours of labor and then birthed you. And John, if you don't stop, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Sorry. And then birthed you, right?
Cigarette,
and then you're gonna treat her like shit, like boo boo, like boo boo, like boo boo. And like, first of all, kid, get a life, okay? Just get a freaking life. It's not that hard. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, it's a tattoo. Stop being such a pussy. God, I mean, your arm tattoo should not hurt that bad, honey.
Okay. Bad language. 6 years ago. Well, anyways, granted, you put stuff on the internet, you get what you get. Unfortunately, I put a lot of my adolescence on the internet, so that kind of blew up in my face. And the main point of why I put this in the video. Okay. The main reason why I put this in the video was because I wanted to talk about the hatred that we got in that video. And it wasn't hatred towards Amanda, my friend. It was hatred towards me. And I'm going to read some of the comments. And I now remember why we never made a comeback video after this. Because my feelings were so hurt. Because people are so mean. I'm going to read it. And once again, if you're not about cuss words, then leave the screen. You 3 whores, just go fuck yourself. That fat bitch on the left, what the fuck? Do you think she will ever get laid? That was number 1. You are freaking ghetto rednecks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in the left corner the ugly fat girl. Okay. I'm sorry, but you two deserve the comments and dislikes. I'm just here to watch the girl on the right and the girl on the left. Amanda, you're so hot. I'm trying to read more. Girl on the left looks like a pig. I never saw this comment, but it was nice. Fuck the haters, keep making videos. I don't even know where to begin to understand why the fat girl on the left is talking. Her fat expletive probably can't even do 2 sit-ups. And God knows why she even tries to put her 2 cents in. The girl on the left is trying to look hot. That just pisses me off. The girl on the left is so fat. Ew. This one's funny. By the way, smoking isn't cool. Ding, 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 ding. I was like 18. I was trying to be cool. Okay, man? Give me a break. And this one was one that, I think this was like the first one that I saw that I was just like, oh my god, I cannot make videos anymore. People are too mean. They're ruthless. Yeah, I'll explain more about it in a minute. Is it just me, or has Princess Fiona from Shrek got a little bit wider? So, that was some of the hate. And as you can tell, I really didn't make any videos after that. Because, you know, why? Why put yourself out there? But that was a long time ago. But what I'm trying to get at is the comments that people say, you don't forget about. I literally look in the mirror and not so much recently, but before I lost the weight, I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, I'm freaking Fiona. Like, I'm huge. Like, you know, because I do have like features that are more like bulbous, I guess. Like, I hate my nose. Oh, I poked my eyeball. But it just sucked. And I'm not crying because I'm crying because I just poked my eyeball. So yeah, this is kind of a goofy video, I guess. But I just want to put out there that just stop with the hate. Like, do people not think that we don't know that we're big? We know. And it's okay to like try to help us and be like, hey, I can help you lose weight. But just, I look like I'm so emotional about it. My eye just burns. But yeah, so that's what this video is about, and just wanted to put out there and see if anybody had any similar situations that they wanted to share. So, love you guys, and that takes for this video for these last 2 weeks, and I'll let you guys know how I'm doing. If you want to follow me on Instagram, feel free, and I will put the link down below. Last but not least, look at these